Why the Fever see Caitlin Clark's injury as an opportunity for growth for the star guard and the team. The Indiana Fever's upcoming stretch is far from the worst time to be without Caitlin Clark. The franchise is banking on the early season setback at minimum 2 weeks, without the MVP contender, while she rests a left quad strain, ultimately benefiting its championship intentions. When you're playing in the end of the year, and you're playing in the past season, your rotation can be a little bit deeper, head coach Stephanie White told reporters on Tuesday. And you want players to have confidence in those moments, to be able to step up and make the play or take the shot. So I think it gives us opportunity for growth. Clark got up shots in an open portion of Fever practice on Tuesday, an indication her injury isn't severe. White approached guard Sophie Cunningham's ankle injury cautiously in the season's first week, and the Fever, fully invested in their championship window, appear to be doing the same with their franchise cornerstone. The league's assists leader traveled with the team to Baltimore, where the Washington Mystics, 2-3, will host the Fever at CFG Bank Arena on Wednesday in their first game without Clark. She never missed a game in 4 years at Iowa, a durability she was proud of for the fans who filled arenas to see her. The Mystics moved both Fever games this season to the larger arena with triple the capacity of their regular home. Here's how the Fever are moving forward without Clark in the lineup. Fever to start Colson in place of Clark. Sydney Colson will start at point guard for the Fever on Wednesday against the Mystics, White told reporters on Tuesday. Colson carved out a 10-year career coming off the bench, winning 2 WNBA championships in 3 seasons with the Las Vegas Aces. The 5'8" guard played pivotal minutes in the clinching Game 4 of the 2022 WNBA Finals after point guard Chelsea Gray injured her foot. That type of big moment experience is why the Fever wanted her on their roster. I work hard, and everybody that I play with, they know I want the best for each individual person and what's best for the team, Colson told Yahoo Sports ahead of the season opener. If that means that I'm not playing at all and my role is to cheer for everybody, be a good scout player, and get people ready for the games, I take that very seriously. If I need to go on the court and contribute, I also take that very seriously. Colson won't replace Clark's scoring, 19 points per game ranks 8th in WNBA, but is a standout communicator, can facilitate in the half-court, and will immediately improve their starting defense. It will give the team a chance to stack minutes with other main ball handlers for when Clark is taking breathers on the bench in past-season play. It's going to look different without the ball in Caitlin's hands, White said. So what are our looks? Who can we get our looks for? And then the ability to communicate that to everybody on the floor in live action. And that's the piece that we're still growing with. We can't call a timeout every time to get a matchup or recognize a switch, and so she can help us with that on the floor, and she can set the tone on the defensive end. Colson played a season-high 13 minutes in the season-opening win over Chicago with a 17+/- off the bench. She played 11 combined minutes in the home and away split to the Dream. White did not play Colson in the loss to New York over the weekend. Who else can step up? Cunningham will also play heavy minutes at point guard, White said. Expect Colson to set the tone, while Cunningham continues to play off the bench in the 6th-player role for which she's known. Her contributions, particularly from the perimeter, will need to help make up the scoring deficit without Clark. The other thing we love is what Sophie or Lexi Hull, whichever one brings us from the bench, and having that spark, having that punch, White said. Cunningham debuted in Atlanta after missing the first 2 games with an ankle sprain. She's played about 20 minutes in each game, scoring a combined 14 points, shooting 5 of 10 to 3 of 6 from 3. White was cautious about the shooter's return from that injury, keeping it on the safe side while Cunningham appeared healthy and ready to play in the home opener. Sometimes you have to save players from themselves, right? Help them understand the big picture, White said the day before the opener. It's not an advantage for us if she plays, but then she blows up and has swelling or tweaks, and then is out for another 2 to 3 weeks. One of Clark's unparalleled strengths is her range and ability to draw out defenses that create space and open shooters. The Fever will need to find other looks without Clark's vision, pinpoint passes and individual shot creation to bail out the offense.